This is me trying to achieve a level of Zen during my Parkinson's dopamine nonsense to get my perfusion index out of the cellar. I've gotten my oxygen up to a safe, close to a safe level. And I've gotten my pulse up from hibernating at 55 beats per minute to a more active level, but unfortunately, I can't seem to get my perfusion index up. I want to be absolutely clear. It's hot in my room. I'm not cold. My fingers aren't cold. This is just the struggle that I live with. I'm very calm. I'm very cool, emotionally, very collected. I'm not panicked. I'm not scared. Just irritated that this is me being perfectly still. And if I try to do anything more than just talk to you in a monotone, if I tried right now to drink some water or sit differently or stand up from this bed, it would not go well for me. I want very much to see my perfusion index improve, because once it does, that means I can get up and move around and stop being a statue. Right now, my Parkinson's, I am akinetic rigid, which means I'm not a shaker quaker, I'm a freezer seizer. I freeze, I seize up, my body doesn't move. I don't have the shakes and the vibrations that people are used to seeing with Parkinson's. I turned into a statue. That's what happens to me. And what's frustrating is right now, I can't seem to get my perfusion index above 1.0. And I need to be able to be active and live my life. I need my perfusion index to be high enough that my tissues are getting oxygenated and can support activity. Because I don't know if you know this, but when your muscles don't get any oxygen and they have to burn sugar, you get something called ischemic, ischemic pain. Oh, we got up to 1.0. Uh-oh, but look at the waveform, damn it. Ischemic pain is what happens when your muscles are starved of oxygen. Like right now, just talking to you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to stop talking to you. When I say the word pineapple, I'm going to stop talking to you, and I want you to watch the PI percent number. That's the little 0.7 you see right now. So here we go, pineapple. Okay, so that's our experiment. It got up to 2.3% PI, right? So that's what happens when I stop talking. Now I'm talking again, and I want you to watch that little number at the bottom right. Hey, Carl Smith, hang with me for a second. This is very cool. Check it out. So if you watch, I just said hi to Carl. You're watching my perfusion index crater. We're at 0.9876. This is what happens when I talk. See, when I shut up, I could get it up to 2%, which, by the way, is nothing to write home about, okay? But when I start talking, see how it's going down? See how we were up at 2 point something and now we're down, 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 down. This is what happens when I talk. What's going on is my doctors, my Parkinson's doctors, are rationing my dopamine. That means they're not giving me enough for me to live. I can maintain myself in statue mode, where I don't talk, in which case my perfusion index, which at a decent dopamine dose goes up to 15, it goes up nice and high. When I am on the amount of dopamine that they want to give me, my perfusion index, if I'm having a conversation, drops under 1% and stays there. So, Carl, hit me with some sort of something to let me know you're still there if you're still there. I'm going to be quiet for a second. We're going to see if we can get that PI up. Oh, there it goes. See? I shut up and it went right up to 1.3. Carl. Did you bail on me, Carl? Carl is smart, y'all. He figured it out. Yes, Carl, I'm at home. What we're doing right, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but when I was quiet, waiting for Carl to talk back to me, I got my oxygen all the way up to, my perfusion index all the way up to 1.8, which is fantastic. But now that I'm talking to Carl again, we're going to watch it crater and stay probably right under 1. Yep, there we go. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Real Dinosaur. So, we are doing an experiment right here to prove that my doctors are, what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out here, Carl. Useless. They are rationing my dopamine. I'm a Parkinson's patient. They're rationing my dopamine, which means that as I'm talking to you and you're looking at that, see that number at the bottom right there that says PI percent? That is my perfusion. No, I'm not on an oxygen machine. I'm just breathing on my own. This is just letting you know the 95 is how much oxygen I'm getting. It should be 98 to 100, but 95 is fine. The 92 is my pulse, and that number at the bottom right, that's called the perfusion index. It lets you know, is my blood getting to my tissues? Now, last night, when I took the Parkinson's dose that I need to take, I got my perfusion index into double digits. When I take the dose that my doctors give me, I'm lucky to get above 1%. So this is just a proof of concept for the fact that at the dosage my doctors are providing, I can be I know, but if I move it like this, look at how blurry it gets. See, that's useless. That's useless. I'll narrate it for you. Okay, 1.0, 1.5, 1.4, 2.3, 2.0, 1.5. Okay. I took a dose. My second dose that I'm not supposed to take is kicking in. This is all a proof of concept so that when I go to my Parkinson's doctors, I can say, hey, you guys, are you trying to kill me? Because that's what's happening. Oh, there we go. That's nice and clear. So do you see at the bottom? That line across the bottom shouldn't look like a flat line. It should look like a mountain range, like it does right now that it's starting to. Oh, see that flash? That means my oxygen is cratering. That's happening because my perfusion index is literally so low at 0.2, so low, that the pulse oximeter is freaking out and saying, she's starving for oxygen. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, who can say? But, y'all, can y'all really not see that? Because I can see it and my eyes are sucky. Here, let me see. I'm going to try. Forgive me. Okay, here we go. Don't bail on me, people. There it is. Come on. Focus, you bastard. Yeah. Nope. That doesn't make it any better. I'm going to go back to doing it this way. So I'm not going to keep y'all here because I know it's totally boring, but this is just to prove to my doctors that, by the way, I took oh God. Yeah, my oxygen's cratering because I'm talking. I'm not going to talk too much longer. My doctors aren't giving me enough medicine. They're not giving me enough dopamine to be anything other than a statue. I can choose between breathing and talking, and it's not because there's something wrong with my lungs. It's because the dopamine that regulates your body's automatic functions like breathing, digestion, body temperature, and vasoconstriction and vasodilation is so fucked up and screwy that right now that zero point 0.9 that you're seeing tells you that my body is essentially acting like there's a predator chewing on it. It has clamped down my veins to where my tissues aren't getting any oxygen, which causes something called ischemic pain. It's what happens, like, imagine working out for 24 hours straight and then waking up sore. That's ischemic pain. And that is Ringer. Ringer, say hello to your fans. Wiggle! Say hi, baby. Hi, baby. Can they see your face? Oh my God, is that your face? Oh my God, is that your... Do not be... This is what happens when you have a cat that knows he's gorgeous. Hi, do you see them? Okay, say bye, fans. Okay, y'all, you have been super, super patient. But now that Ringer is here to comfort me, I am going to close this video down and save it. Ringer, say hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What you doing? Oh, my goodness gracious, you're so beautiful. Oh, my God. You need your butt whacked. Oh, God. Oh, God. You need your butt whacked. All right, I'm going to say hey to the peeps, Ringer. I am. I am. I'm going to say hey to the peeps. Look at that face, will you? People, look at that face. He is my cream ginger Tom. I love him. He's my baby. Ah, ow, ow, ow. Oh, see, okay. That's what happens when, yeah. That's what happens when my muscles are oxygen starved. I move a tiny little bit and it feels like somebody's been at me with a baseball bat. Isn't that right, Ringer? All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for hanging with me 13 minutes. And you're the best, Carl. You're the best, you guys. I'm outie. I don't even know how to make this thing stop. If I hit the X... Hey, Carl, if I hit the X at the upper left, is it going to erase what I did? You're the expert, Carl. You know I don't do this stuff. Hello. Hey, if I could just get air to my bod, things would be so much better. You have no idea. Ringer wants to play blanket monster, but, you know, I can't do it because my bod won't cooperate. Wingo, my bod won't cooperate. You are so cute. Oh my God, you're so cute.